Acharya there is one more question.
Yeah,
So, is there one God for all religion, or did God create different religion and then form himself?
very good question. Very good question. Because that's where, right at the onset, when I was hesitating to use the word God for Ishwar, I made some remarks without naming any religion. So, this is the way to look at it. There is one truth, one, like science of physics. It is universal because the truth has to be absolute, is it not? So the science of God also has to be absolute science. There cannot be two different conflicting statements, is it not? So if there is I want to use the word religion, but say if there is a science of God and all the things beyond the matter, or science of consciousness, whatever you call it, that has to be one absolute truth, is it not? Now, if it is one absolute truth, there should have been only one religion in the world, is it not? But the very fact there are multiple religions, what does it mean? That they have different ideas about the same entity. The entity is absolute Ishwar, but different religions have different ideas. And if these are different ideas, all cannot be true. If these are conflicting ideas. So, this is where we are trying to say that Sanskriti school is not on the side of religions. We are on the side of science plus science of God, science of Ishwar, science of consciousness. You can say it is spiritual science, is it not? Or you can say it is a universal religion, if you like the word of religion. But in our languages, we don't have the word religion, is it not? In Sanskrit, which is a very rich language, we don't have this word for religion. We have pantha, we have mat and matanta, which are different school of thoughts, different thought patterns. Even in physics, there are physicists who believe in Big Bang, there are physicists who believe in string theory, there are physicists who believe in slightly different astrophysical ideas, but they don't fight among themselves. They come sit together, discuss, and try to understand each other's view, and then try to come up with, okay, let's form an agreement, or let's try to evaluate our different way of thinking and come back to something. But that is not true with current religions, is it not? So we have to educate our children that our legacy, Vedic legacy, is very, very old, millions of years old. And these religions are only 2000, 3000, at most 5000 years old. Is it not? We are carrying on our shoulders a tradition, a legacy which is several, like Patanjali's this statement, this will be several thousand years old. Is it not? Now these are not times of religion. They were talking in terms of a total science. Total science means a unified theory for both matter and consciousness. Since religions came into existence, now there is a science of matter, and consciousness has been hijacked by religions, and they have different ideas, and then they fight amongst themselves. So that's why there is so much of pain and agony in the today's world, is it not? Because intelligent people are not able to agree on certain things. So we have to tell our children that there is one science, but that science should include matter as well as consciousness, our Atma Tattva, our Purush, and that Purush Vishesh known as Ishwar. So that was the answer.